Welcome to our second Zoom room. There you go, kids graphics up in there. And lucky we have today is what I think is one of our up and coming coaches, Drew Sommer. I'll call him Drew. Do you want to introduce yourself, Drew?
Yeah. Drew Sommer. I grew up in Westchester, Pennsylvania. So I played for Sunchester County as a kid and played ODP as a kid. And now I'm back in Westchester coaching and for Sunchester County and ODP and a couple other places. So, yeah.
Awesome. Busy man. So what's your occupation outside of soccer?
I am a health and PE and adaptive PE teacher at Patton Middle School within the Unionville School District.
Cool. And that's the high school that you went to, right?
Yeah. So I went to Unionville, played soccer at Unionville under Coach Garber, and was a forward there. Scored a couple goals. We won a few league championships, won a district title there. So we were pretty successful in high school. Now I'm back there and I help out with the team, help out with coach when I can.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
So you mentioned where you play and how you play. So what's your first memory of when you first started playing soccer? What is it? Can you remember it?
First memory, wow. It's got to be, I played, first memory is probably rec soccer, playing for my dad, playing with my twin brother and my older brother, rec in the back behind probably Unionville, and then in the backyard playing 2v1 against my older brother. That was a lot of fun, yeah.
What positions were you playing when you were younger?
Younger, I was a forward, scored goals, loved it. Loved the feeling of scoring a goal. And so I was a forward up until college. When I got to college, I became a left back. And then I moved to the 8 when I played in England. So I was all over the place.
Awesome. So you alluded to college there. So you went to Springfield College then, and I believe you were number 9?
Springfield College, wore number 9. Went in as a forward. Coach, great coach. He said, if you want to play, if you want to start as a freshman, you're going to play left back. So I did. And I learned that. And I kind of was like Trent Alexander-Arnold or Andy Robertson or somebody like that running up and down.
You're going to be English or Scottish, one of the two, right?
Yeah, well, I played on the left side, so probably Andy.
Oh, wow. So again, listening to the advice got you into 77 games, I believe. You're not going to tell us all these stats. I know you're not. 18 goals, 19 assists. Maybe one of those two from Liverpool.
Yeah, I scored a few goals from left back. I had a couple assists there. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I kind of would just fly up and down the wing and help the team out when I could. Yeah.
And then you played club ball up to college. Where were you playing club ball?
Yeah, so I played club for Sunchester County. I played for my dad and Pete Deasy. He was an ODP and regional coach back in the day, and we were really successful. We were a local team, so everyone played at Unionville or played at Kennett or played at one of the Chestmont teams. So we were really close as a team, and we were pretty successful too. So it was a lot of fun playing for them.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So a lot of friends still around there then, huh?
Yeah, a lot of friends played with all of them in high school, and most of them went on to play in college, which was pretty neat.
That's outstanding. Outstanding.
Yeah.
So then, also you alluded to you spread those wings and flew over the pond to England. Can you tell us about why you were there and what happened while you were there?
Yeah. So I was a senior in college. My coach, great coach. He's now with Real Salt Lake actually. So he's progressed and doing really well for himself. And he was able to get myself and a couple other players chances in a pro combine. So I went to Florida a few times, had some connections there, and was able to go and play for an academy over in England. So I played the 8, which was totally different than playing up top, playing in left back, but it was a lot of fun. It was tough. England's different than the U.S. and different from college, but it was a lot of fun.
So whereabouts in England were you?
I lived in Leeds. Rained every day. It was a great time.
As always, right?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was able to go play in Norway and go play in Finland while I was over there. So that's one of the best memories from England. We played Kemi Kings in Finland, one of the Finnish top teams, and it was tough playing them in the winter. And then one of the best memories for England was playing Barnsley. I was able to score 2 goals against Barnsley, and we we won that day, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, good time.
I bet they weren't kicking you very hard when you took the lead.
No,
No, not at all.
no,
So,
not at all, not at all.
So who's your favorite team then? Who do you follow? Who do you like?
Liverpool. Ever since I was young, big Liverpool fan. I was a forward, so I loved Michael Owen. And then as I got older, Steven Gerrard's probably my all-time favorite player. I just love the way he played. Yeah, loved how he was captain. Tried to be a captain like he was when I was in college. And yeah, he was all-time favorite player.
That's awesome. So who's your current favorite player then?
Current,
Hard to pick from that team, right?
Yeah, it's still Liverpool, but I gotta pick Henderson. I gotta pick Hendo or Firmino. What Firmino does for the team is unbelievable. But Hendo, I like him because I like Gerrard, and they're kind of similar players, similar styles. So
Hendo has a
kind of similar. Yeah.
Hendo has a similar accent to me, but I don't have Firmino's teeth. Definitely.
Firmino's.
So, are you still playing?
Yeah, I still play for a team in Philadelphia. Still play when I can for actually a couple buddies that played Central County when I was younger, and then a couple players that played for ODP, and just a handful of guys that played around here that we reconnected with, and now play for an adult team in Philly. We've won the Kelly Cup the last 2 years.
Nice.
So our coach would be happy about that. But no, it's a lot of fun because you get to still play. And you just have some fun running around. Yeah.
Definitely. Now you've segued into coaching.
Mm-hmm.
So who you coaching? Where you coaching? I know you've touched on it a little bit.
Yeah. So over the past few years, I've coached a variety of places. I help out with Unionville with when I can, but I'm mainly coaching for the Philadelphia Union Pre-Academy right now. Yeah. And then for ODP, obviously, and then Central County too. But now mainly for the Union Pre-Academy. Yeah.
All right, he's a tough one. Coaching or playing?
Playing.
Yeah.
Nothing beats playing the game. Nothing beats it. But coaching, I'm able to give back some of what some of the coaches gave me. So it's a nice transition. I can teach everything that I know from coaches that taught me. So it's a good transition, but nothing beats playing the game. Nothing beats scoring a goal.
So, technical difficulty there. So
yeah.
So on that then, what's the hardest thing about coaching apart from not being able to get on and change the game yourself?
The hardest thing about coaching. That's a good question. It's transitioning from the mindset of a player to a coach, understanding that as a player, I was all about winning. Watching Michael Jordan's Last Dance documentary, you as a player, you have that mindset that you have to win. You're going to win at all costs. And as a coach, that's not the case. You have to. There's a lot of other factors go into it. And in coaching young little kids, it's all about the development and having them love the game and enjoy just being out there with their friends. And it's not necessary. It's not about winning. Winning's great, but just having the love for the game and being out there, it's important.
Now, I know you've gone down the education pathway academically, but then also coaching-wise. So can you talk a little bit about your experience with U.S. Soccer's licensing?
Yeah, I just finished my B course last year. So that was tough. 3 months flying to Kansas City 3 times, getting evaluated and getting assessed every time out there is challenging, but they push you, and I learned a lot. I learned a ton last spring taking the B course, and but they are challenging. The assessments are tough, and they really get after you, but they make you a better coach. So they're good, and I can't wait to take the A when this quarantine ends.
Yeah. Any messages for any? I was going to say young coaches, but people learning to coach, and usually old people coaching, right? Finish playing.
Yeah.
You know.
Biggest recommendation is to just get feedback and get advice from other coaches. I learned a lot from just listening to people talk, using this quarantine to do Zoom sessions and Zoom meetings, and just picking successful coaches' brains and seeing what they have to say, and listening to them and actually applying what they tell you to the training field. So that's the biggest advice, just listening to people and trying to make the connections to help you on and off the field, really.
Yeah, good advice. So you mentioned the A license is what you've got on your tag. Anything else you've got? Like, where you going next?
I want to coach at the highest level possible. I really want to follow my college coach's footsteps. He's now with the first assistant at Real Salt Lake, and I would love to follow him and progress in the academy setting or progress into being on the technical staff for an MLS side. I think that would be that's my dream. So that's my hope, and we'll see what happens.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And then, do you want to give any shout outs to anybody? This is always the tough one, right? Because you might forget somebody.
No, I mean, shout out to all my former coaches that helped me along the way. They were the people that inspired me to get into coaching. When I was playing, I wanted to be like them. So shout out to all of them. There's a lot of them, but they inspired me to be a coach, and now I'm trying to give back to the players what they gave me. So that's kind of the biggest shout out. Yeah.
Awesome. So again, we enjoy having our own staff, and we're watching you, and hopefully say hello to us when you're famous and stuff, and we can have Zoom calls when we're picking your brain. But thanks for your time, Drew, and we'll see you on the field soon, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, see you soon.